Hi everyone, welcome to the business journey with T. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Tiamo Musumani, and on this channel we speak all things travel, lifestyle and entrepreneurship. If you are interested in that kind of conversation, then I do recommend that you subscribe because you are in for a treat. If you do enjoy this video as well, please do leave a like because it does help with the algorithm and it does put my videos out there, so I would really appreciate that. And lastly, whatever resonates with you, make sure you comment. On today's video, I will be sharing a story time about when I first started my first business and everything all around or surrounding that whole time of my first business. So I do hope you enjoy and I hope I have some tips for you. So I started my first business when I was 18. Also, just a disclaimer, I've shared this story time on my Instagram, but I just thought I should also share it here on Instagram. So if you are interested in following me on Instagram, I am Tiamo_Musumani, and I'll leave that link in the description if you would like to follow me. And this was just after high school. I was looking to make extra money, just have that extra cash in the pocket. And I came across someone who sells MAC lipstick, and I was like, perfect. I don't know what made me ask this guy where can I stock these lipsticks, and he said no, he does stock these lipsticks and they're the real lipsticks and he can sell them for me at a cost price, and then I can just put my profit and my markup on it and sell. So at that time I used to buy the lipsticks for 40 rand if I'm not mistaken, or 60 rand, I don't remember, but around that amount, and I would sell them for 100 rand. And as soon as I got to my supplier, I had no items on my hand, or I had no items yet. I just had a conversation with this guy. I got home, I posted on my WhatsApp that, hey guys, I'm selling lipsticks for 100 rand. If you're interested, then you can DM me and let me know. And I got so many orders. I think in that night I made 10 sales, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I posted in the night and I made sales that night. So I started taking in orders and asking people which color lipstick they wanted, and I sent it to the guy. The next day he organized the lipsticks, I purchased them, and I started distributing the lipsticks, and the lipstick business went really well. A lot of people were buying. I was getting customers from professional corporate spaces, from church, from university. Like, it was just I was getting clients from everywhere. So that was where I saw that, okay, no, there is a potential in starting my business, and I wanted to make it more formal. So I got a name for it, and on top of that, I got a name, and then I met someone who was selling perfumes, and he was selling high-end perfumes at a very affordable price, depending on what the perfume was. I would sell some perfumes for 300, some for 500, and these were really high-end perfumes like your Dior, your Chanel's, and all those kind of perfumes. And Gucci, all of them. So I started getting orders as well. I posted, I remember it was a Mother's Day special where I was selling them, and I started selling those perfumes for I posted, hey guys, I'm selling perfumes for this amount, depending which perfume it was, between 300 and 500 for Mother's Day special. Buy two, you get a discount and stuff like that. And I got orders like crazy. And that time the supplier who was selling me those perfumes was not really reliable, so I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna slow down in this business. So as soon as I started getting a massive amount of orders, I decided to say sold out, because I did not want to ruin the reputation of the business and also make it seem like I can't deliver. So I just told everyone that I sold out, and even though I didn't have stock, or I didn't even have, my supply wasn't reliable, even though there was stock, but I just couldn't rely on him. So I just said the perfumes are sold out. Then after that, the business expanded, and I added handbags. A lot of people started purchasing. So there was a friend of mine who was selling these handbags, and he was just doing it as a side hustle, and I'm like, okay, no, this could be a perfect item to add on in the business. And I started selling handbags, and I started selling handbags, and immediately as I started selling the handbags, I added shoes, and I would sell most of the shoes that I would buy were from small streets, and a lot of people who were in my surroundings never really went to small streets. So I would just buy the shoes for them, put my markup, and sell it to them. And then the handbags, this guy would be the one who actually sells the bags to me. So he would buy them, and then he would sell them to me, and I'd also sell the handbags. And the business started progressing from there. It started growing. I started getting a lot of things, a lot of items that I was selling from this business. And from there, I found a supplier who was supplying me with hair. So I decided that, okay, so there was a guy that I met. He was my neighbor's cousin or something, and they saw that, I have potential, and I'm very interested in business and things like that. So they offered, do you wanna sell the hair and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I also added the hair to my shop, and I was selling lipstick, hair, shoes, bags, perfume. Okay, no, I stopped selling the perfumes, and then I started selling clothes, and I was getting my clothes from Wholesale 7. And that time it was not very popular. Not a lot of people were buying from there, or people were also skeptical from buying from there. So I'd make my orders from there. So I would just buy the items, post them as they are from Wholesale 7, and just add my markup and make a profit from that. So from after I started adding the hair to the business started going slow and slow. I created a Facebook account, I created an Instagram account, and that's where I would promote my business most of the time. And most of my clients would be from word of mouth, or from like people that I know, like my friends or family, church members, acquaintances, like people in my surroundings. That's where I found most of my clients. So that's where I would find most of my clients. And yeah, from there, okay, so the business started. I would like sell things to people, but they wouldn't pay, and it would kind of put like strain on the business, so the business couldn't continue because there was no money coming in. And it also was discouraging for me. Like, I started getting discouraged and stuff. So the business I closed the business down. It was a very profitable business. It was a very good business. But in the long run, I just felt like it got out of hand and I couldn't manage it properly. It was not really focused and directed to a certain niche, so that made it very difficult for it to grow and for me to actually see the progress in the business. I think that's one thing that killed my business, that everything was it was not a niche focused business. I was just selling everything that I could put a profit on. And I think that was one of the mistakes. And the second mistake was that I was not receiving cash. I was not making, getting the money. Like, I would sell things to people on credit, but they wouldn't pay it back. And I think that's one thing that killed the business. And also, if you are interested, I will be sharing 10 lessons that I've learned from starting a business from 18 years old. So 10 lessons that I've learned, and I think I should share them. So I'm gonna, hopefully that video will be up just as soon as I'm done with this one. So if you are interested, you can check in the cards or in the description box, or you can subscribe to my channel, and as I upload it, you'll be notified. Yeah, so thereafter, I think by 2019 beginning, that's when I closed my business down and I stopped selling the business. It was very sad because I really enjoyed like every little moment about that whole process of getting things, getting it to clients and stuff. I loved every bit of it. I was still very young, and I think I was also a bit naive to a lot of things. That's why I was you know, cheated a lot in the you know, in the role of being in that business. But I had a great experience and I learned a lot. And right now I still, as you know, revamped the business and I started it over, but now it's more niche focused, and I will be speaking about that on a separate video. So if you are interested to know the updates of that business, then make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything I done to awaken that business, and how now it's more of a professional business, more than just me getting anything my hands can touch and selling it and making a profit from it. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you liked it, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to know the 10 lessons that I've learned from starting a business at 18, then make sure you subscribe so you can get notified, put on notification bells, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And thank you for watching. Mwah! Bye.